My parents handed our million-dollar family business to my sister, then planned to fire me from the shop I spent 8 years building. So I let them. Then I took their clients, destroyed their reputation, and bought my old tools at the auction when their business collapsed. This isn't just revenge, it's poetic justice at its finest. If you've ever been stabbed in the back by someone you trusted, family, friends, anyone, and dreamed of taking it all back, then like this video, subscribe, and buckle up. Because this story, it ends with the people who betrayed me losing everything while I rose to the top. My name's Tyler. I'm 31, and I grew up with grease-stained hands and busted knuckles. While other kids played video games, I was learning engine codes and mastering the art of fabrication. Our shop, Thunder Automotive, wasn't just a place, it was my second home. My identity. My future. Or so I thought. I worked at Thunder full-time right after high school. My dad promised it would be mine one day, that all the long hours, all the sacrifices would pay off. And I believed him. I wanted to believe him. 8 years. 60, sometimes 80-hour weeks. Weekends. Holidays. No social life. I poured everything into that place. For $42,000 a year. Mechanics, with my skills, usually earn twice that. But I stayed, because I thought I was building something that would eventually be mine. Meanwhile, my sister Jessica, she breezed in 20 hours a week, made $38,000, took selfies next to the cars I built, and flirted with customers while pretending to be the face of the business. She called herself a visionary. Her biggest contribution? A TikTok that got 50,000 views, mostly from teenage boys drooling over her, not the cars. But then everything changed. One Tuesday night, I was staying late, finishing a turbo install on a customer's Mustang GT. Needed the shop's insurance policy. So I went into Dad's office. He'd forgotten to lock the filing cabinet. That's when I saw it. Succession planning, confidential. Inside, documents transferring 100% ownership of Thunder Automotive to Jessica on Dad's 60th birthday. No shares for me. No co-ownership. Just gone. Worse, I found emails between Dad and their lawyer about how to fire me after the transition. They even mapped out a smooth exit strategy to minimize the damage to Jessica's authority. I wasn't just being pushed out. I was being erased. I sat there in silence until 3 a.m., heart racing, mind spinning. 8 years of sacrifice for this? I confronted them at our monthly family dinner. After dessert, I calmly laid the documents on the table. So, I found your little retirement surprise. Want to explain why I'm learning about this from paperwork instead of my own family? Dad went pale. Mom teared up. Jessica rolled her eyes and said, "Look, Tyler, I'm just better suited for leadership. You're good with your hands, not with your head." Then Dad dropped the line that burned itself into my soul. "It's just business. Nothing personal." I stood up. "You're right. This is just business. And I'm going to handle it like a professional." I walked out that night and never came back. But I didn't blow up. I didn't scream or quit. I got methodical. For the next month, I came in every day. I smiled. I worked. And every night after closing, I documented everything. Photos of builds, client testimonials, supplier relationships. I created a portfolio so detailed it practically screamed, "I built this business." Then I made calls. First, Marcus Webb, owner of our biggest competitor. "They're cutting me out." "Then let's cut them off," he said. He offered me a 40% stake in a new division under his company, Web Custom Works, with an $85,000 starting salary, bonuses, and full creative control. I was in. We timed our launch to perfection, just days after I walked away from Thunder for good. Friday, for PM, I handed Dad my resignation letter. Effective immediately. He looked stunned. "You can't do this. We have deadlines. Projects. We need you." "You don't. You made sure of that. Ask Jessica. She's the future, remember?" I cleaned out my tools. Left. Didn't look back. By Monday, Thunder descended into chaos. Jessica couldn't manage projects. Deadlines slipped. Clients panicked. One of the guys texted me, "It's a train wreck, dude. Total meltdown." Then we dropped the bomb. Web Custom Works launched with a full campaign showcasing my builds. Within 48 hours, 6 of Thunder's biggest clients jumped ship. Dad called me, voice shaking. "You're destroying us." "I'm just doing business. Nothing personal, remember?" Jessica tried to save face with a $25,000 social media stunt, renting exotic cars, bikini models, fake wrench-turning videos. Cringe. The car community tore it apart. Then a blogger exposed her lies. Side-by-side comparisons of her Instagram captions versus my documented builds. It went viral. YouTubers roasted her. Forums shredded her. Thunder became a joke. In 3 months, they were hemorrhaging cash. Clients left. Suppliers demanded upfront payments. Mechanics quit. And the final nail? Jessica live-streamed a pink engine bay on a vintage Camaro because it would go viral. The client threatened to sue. They had to eat an $18,000 refund just to avoid a lawsuit. Jessica was banned from the shop floor after that. A few months later, Thunder Automotive officially closed. No payroll, no clients, no reputation. I went to the auction where they sold off the shop's equipment. I bought my old fabrication tools for 20 cents on the dollar. Dad was there, hollow-eyed, watching 35 years of work go up for sale. "Tyler, I was wrong. You were the business. And now I own the tools to build something better." Jessica fled to LA chasing influencer clout. Last I heard, she was working in a restaurant. Mom and Dad filed for bankruptcy, lost their house. Web Custom Works? It's now the top custom shop in our region. We're booked 10 months out. Clients wait over a year to work with us. I own 60% of the company. My income? $140,000 plus a year with profit sharing. And I finally have something I never had at Thunder. Freedom, respect, and peace. Sometimes, revenge isn't about screaming or fighting. It's about rebuilding. It's about succeeding so hard that the people who hurt you can only watch from the ashes of what they destroyed. If this story gave you goosebumps, smash that like button and drop a comment. What would you have done in Tyler's shoes? And don't forget to subscribe, because more epic stories of betrayal, karma, and sweet revenge are coming your way every week.